True More 64 back with another video. Today I'm going to go over the 2002 story of Bionicle. Now I'm gonna put up two disclaimers here. The first one is that someone has done these types of videos, mainly Lord of Bionicle, and I'm going to give him credit for that. I've actually watched them and watched them again in preparing these videos, so I don't copy his versions word for word. I also found that in some places of his videos I can't understand what he was saying, so I'm putting my own versions up so it's better to understand. Now, the second disclaimer is that I won't be showing any images and or animations because of copyright. I know about section 178 or 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 that states that images and videos can be used for fair use for purposes of criticism. And because I honestly don't know how to do that, and I'm lazy at editing. Now, with all that being said, let's get right to the story, shall we? 2002 starts where we left off. The Taumata defeated Makuta and are out of Mangaya, Makuta's lair. A fleeing Tomatoran finds the Toa and only mumbles in fright one word to them over and over again. Borak. The Taumata run with their Kakama masks to Takoro, and they find the village overrun with many Borak swarms. There are 6 different breeds of Borak. Tanak, Borak of fire, Galak, Borak of water, Levak, Borak of acid. Yes, you heard me right. Acid, not air. Parak, Borak of stone, Korak, Borak of ice, and Nuvak, Borak of earth. Each breed of Borak has an elemental power, making them the most dangerous threat on Matanui by far. And yes, there's other more dangerous enemies out there later on. But by far, these are the most dangerous right now, as of 2002. Their mission is to clean it all, meaning to devastate the tropical island into a barren rock. Okay, back to where we are in the story. The Toa try to fend them off, but the Borak completely ignore the Toa unless they get right in their way. And they aren't even harming the villagers. After a bit of fighting, the Borak feel leaving one left who has... well, no, the Borak flee, leaving one left who has shut down. Vikama comes and tells the Toa that their biggest strength... oh wait, did I say Tahoe? I meant to say Vikama, sorry. I'm messing it up and this is scripted. Anyway, Vikama comes and tells the Toa that their biggest strength is also their greatest weakness, which is the Krana. The Krana are housed inside the Borak. The Borak will control over them. Wait. Well, wait. The Borak will take off the mask of the Toa, Turaga, or Matoran and launch the Krana at them, taking control over them. I'll talk about how this was used in the story in a bit. There are 8 types of Krana, and each give the Borak a certain power, just like the Kanohi and they have a certain title. Kranaza, spelled with an X, the Swarm Commander. Kranaza, spelled with a Z, the Squad Leader, and can communicate telepathically with other Krana. Kranavu, the Surveyor, and can fly short distances. Kranaka, the Clearance, and can shield itself. Kranayo, the Mole, and can tunnel through the island. Kranaja, the Scout, and has radar-like senses and can detect objects in their path. Kranasu, the Worker, and has enhanced strength. And finally, the Kranabo, the Sentinel, and can see in the dark. When a Krana is removed, the Borak instantly shuts down. But a Borak Va would come by and supply the Borak with a new Krana. The Borak Va would also switch the Borak Krana if there is a certain situation, like for example if there was a cliff in their path. The Borak Va would switch out the Krana they already have with a Krana Vu. Anyway, back to the story. Vakama tells the Toa that each of them must collect the 8 Krana. The Toa return to their villages and fight the Borak and take their Krana. But there is one thing that happened to Liwa and Likoro. Likoro got taken over by Borak. The villagers are, well, the Matoran and the Turaga are wearing Krana, and they get Liwa to wear one. The only 2 Li Matoran to escape are Kongu and Tamaru. The Matoran start to fight back as well. Nuparu, an Onu Matoran mechanic, builds a mech called Boxor out of parts from a Borak. A little bit later, Onua goes to Liwahi to look for Liwa, only to find him being controlled by the Borak. Onua tries to bring him back to being control of himself, and it works. When Liwa was possessed, he found out a lot of things. After the Toa find all the Krana, they too find all the Krana. They went to the Borak nest found by Liwa, and as they walk down the cave, they find this metal wall that seems to be indestructible, but it turns out to be an illusion, and if they stop believing that's real, then they could walk through. Then they find Exotoa, which are mech suits. Which the Toa put on, and then they find the Balrag, the Borak Queens, whose names are Kadak and Gadak. The red one is Gadak, and the blue one is Kadak. It even says that in the book. Also, this is called Beware the Borak. The Borak have all the elemental powers of the Borak. The Toa push them so the Borak are back to back, only to find out they get more powerful the closer they get, which is crazy. The Toa find out the Exotoa armor restricts their elemental powers, so they get out of the armor and fight them using their elemental powers. And they put the Balrag in a Toa seal. A Toa seal is an indestructible seal that can only be unlocked by the Toa that made it. So the Balrag are sealed, the Borak are asleep once again, and everything is right on the island. But the ground starts to shake in the cave. The Toa fall into these cylinders that get filled with energized protodermis. The Toa start to change, and when they come up, they are no longer Toa Mata. They are Toa Nuva, with new weapons and new armor and new abilities. The Toa escape the cave, and the story is done for that year. So that's the year. Well, that's the year of 2002, the year when the Borak came. But the Borak era hasn't ended yet. Next time, we will see the next phase of the Borak, and we will try to find the 7th Toa in the 2003 story. I will be telling that story in 2 parts. Now that's basically it, so please leave a like, comment your thoughts on this year, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Later!